all the tapes, bro.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
the what they call VHS, like the tapes.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't know about no tapes.
Nah, they don't know that. Yeah. So I was going crazy with hooping for a while. Like I said, all the way up until high school, pretty much. And then, cause high school, that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anything before that, it's like, oh, all right, like, whatever. But when you get to high school and you try in sports and you trying to, like, that's when your stats start. That's when your highlights start. That's when you know what I'm saying? So.
But down south, did you notice that, bro? Down here, bro, the kids, they be popping since middle school.
Oh yeah.
You gotta bring them down here.
Nah, of course, yeah.
Cause shoot, if we would have played down here, they wouldn't care about your heart murmur, me, nothing.
See, that's you know what I mean, being trapped in your hood. You know what I mean?
No, but look, ooh man, you just made me think. Listen. So I just want to ask you, do you feel like you growing up in your environment and the things that you went through is the reason why you are able to maneuver the way you maneuver, bro? Like, just think about it for a second before you even answer the question. Like, think about the shit that you went through, pain and whatever it is. Do you think, because people can't walk this walk, whatever your walk have been. Mm-hmm. And I know your walk been heavy. They don't know. You feel me? But I know. You feel me? But, bro, do you feel like that shit prepared you? Because up north and down here, certain things, you would be, before you know it, you would catch it. But
yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I think I always give glory to God, man, because, I feel like a lot of us have a rough life, or, you could say everybody, goes through, rough times, or trials and tribulations and that type of stuff. But, I always got to, give credit to God and give a little bit of credit to myself, just a little bit, you know what I mean, for putting that effort towards that end, you know what I mean? Because, life could hit you different ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doesn't choose to take a certain path or certain walk, or we allow certain things to affect us certain ways to where we can't move forward sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's so right. Once again, it's like when I look at my life and my path and the things that I've been through, it's plenty of things that I've been through that could have knocked me down, or that could have kept me down, or that could have, you know what I'm saying, like, changed my perception or my drive, you know what I mean, to keep going or whatever. But that's where I give a little bit of credit to myself for just, keep on going and just, you know what I'm saying, having that faith and that hope, and that's where that spirit side comes in at, and it's just like, you got to just keep going, bro. You know,
felt like you was resilient. So do you think you being from where you're from made you resilient to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like?
Yeah, bro. Most definitely. So a little bit about where I'm from. It's a small city. It's about 2 hours away from Philly. It's Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And
the Berg. Shout out to Berg, though. Hold on. Oh, wait.
That wasn't even.
She set up my buttons for me. She did shout out Lisa Ross. I think she did it on purpose. We
go through the 717 like that, man.
I don't want to do it.
Look, they gonna be like, yeah.
There we go. Shout out to Berg, man. PA, that's the capital. If you don't know, they get busy too.
Right, exactly.
They get busy too.
You feel me? So yeah, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean?
And one thing, bro, before you say something, bro, what they do is with Harrisburg, bro, they just don't talk about it because it's the capital. So don't sleep on it. My fault.
Right. Yeah. Nah, yeah. But you saying the right shit, man. It's it's heavy out there, man. Like I said, the thing about it is, so just on statistics and stuff like that. Like if you go on Google and everything, I don't know exactly what the rates and numbers are now, but we was always like one of the highest rated, cities in crime. You know what I'm saying? And it goes by population and stuff. So once again, we a small city, but so the amount of crime that we have in our city is like, it's compared to a Chicago or a bigger place like this. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's even crazier because it's way more smaller. You know what I mean? Like it's not spread out.
Compact.
It's super crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? And so surviving in a place like that, in an area like that, will definitely, you know what I mean? It'll definitely teach you how to move, anywhere.
In a room full of vultures. I don't know who said that, but shout out to whoever said that.
Nah, for real. Yep. You know what I mean? So, it's just about survival, man. Survival of the fittest.
All right, so I want to know, like, what's what's your process when you begin making a beat, and then also like how do you approach mixing and mastering? And then we can jump into mixing and mastering as well. You feel me?
Okay, so the beats, it's funny. I always challenge myself because I started off, when it comes to the music, I'm producer first. You know what I'm saying? Like beats is, that was my first love with music. You know what I'm saying? So
you said you said 14, right?
Yeah, I was like 14, 15, like 2003. That's around when I like started for real. So when I first started making beats, now mind you, my pops is a drummer. So I always had a crazy dope ear with drums. You know what I'm saying? So like when I first started making
beats.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Did you play the drums?
Then you know what's funny? Not really.
I'm about to say, let me see your fingers. My fingers still fucked up.
I never played like any real instruments for real. I only did like the digital producing and stuff like that. I did a little like minor playing the drums for like my church and stuff like that growing up because I was a church kid. You feel me? So I was in the choir. I was I played the drums for a couple of my churches.
Matt got a finger on the way. He finna sing something.
Nah, not like that. I just, I could hold a note. You know what I'm saying? I could keep a tone and all that, but we ain't gonna go crazy with it. But yeah. So when I first started making beats, just because like I got an ear for drums and everything like that. Like I used to always start my beats off with just drums, and then I would put the melodies on it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got like just real nice and just real comfortable and everything like that, like I started challenging myself. I'm like, okay, like drums that's already a go. You know what I mean? So I started starting my beats off with the melodies. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, like I come up with the crazy melody, and I already know what to do with the drums. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like as I started finding, different areas where I could like strengthen and stuff like that. I started, really starting like making that my starting point, and you know what I mean, and just strengthening that up. And then, over time, of course, I just became, I got myself to a certain point in all areas. You know what I'm saying?
So how many elements do you put into your beat? Like what's the people don't even you can tell them what's elements.
So all right, so this is a rule of thumb too, or this is something that you could go by.
Free game, real quick.
And yeah, this is definitely game because you could, I'm somebody that's been doing this for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And so when I first started making beats,
I'm listening to y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm learning. You feel me? Like if this is my guy, but I'm tapping in with him. You know what I'm saying? So y'all involved in a real intimate conversation with Mr. Mac Sauce right here. We live right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying this shit rolling off uncut. You know what I'm saying?
Giving you the sauce right now.
But I'm listening. I'm here with y'all, but I'm here with Mac Sauce. And this is somebody who you got to give respect to. So I'm looking at y'all, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying, making sure that I'm giving a GOAT an honor. Because this is somebody you give their flowers to. You feel me? Tap in.
Appreciate it, bro.
Now, what's elements, though? So they don't even know the word. You be listening to beats, but you don't even know what elements is.
So, the elements is, you look at that as sounds. You could look at that as frequencies or vibrations or emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like just it's it's really just
emotions.
Yeah, it's because once again it's what you putting into the music is so a good for speaking to the producers and everything out there. You know what I mean? Because once again, like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like niggas used to put a bunch of sounds in their beats and everything, you know what I'm saying? And that used to be cool, but like now it's actually like the least the better, you feel me? And of course, it's like you don't want to, like, it's like simplicity is better. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to, drown your beats with too many drums or too many ambient sounds, or you know what I mean, like but once again it depends on what you producing for too, because if it's like like music, like rap music or or something like that, then it's like you want to keep it more simplistic so that the vocals could be more standing out, you know what I'm saying? But you could be producing for like a TV or film or something more theatrical, and you might want it to be extra, you know what I'm saying? Like so thing. It's all about having a direction of and having an end goal of exactly the sound that you're trying to achieve, and like I said, if you're working on a